EIDL grant is heating up, baby. It is in the third stimulus package. Will be in the fourth stimulus package. In this throwback video, I explain how to get that EIDL grant, which is about to go live. It's $5,000 in addition to the other SBA grants that are about to go live, which you might qualify for as well. In this overnight LALATE video, I explain how to get the EIDL grant on LALATE. Can you secretly convert an EIDL loan into a grant? Are EIDL loans going to suddenly become forgivable? And a lot of crazy ass stuff for Sunday. This is LALATE. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert every time a YouTube host changes their outfits more often than Jovita Carranza changes her rules at SBA. And shortly we'll be getting to all 96 of your EIDL grant questions. But shortly we'll be getting to a lot of updates about grant because there's a lot of crazy ass mofo stuff out there today about people converting stuff and people saying they had some secret thing that they did hocus pocus with their grants. Lord, it is only June and I have no idea what's going to come later this fall. Moreover, we're going to discuss the whole issue about raising your grant money, asking for more grant money, getting your grant money, how to get your grant money, and the issue of when and where and how fast you'll get the grant money when the new portal opens next week. I know you're wondering about that. But first, let's get to some of your questions. Lisa P. Someone asked about business account. I have a personal account, was approved, hairstylist, sole proprietorship. Hello from California. You hooked us up. Amelia Pranta, yes, I mean, that is true. You can apply for EIDL grant and loan if you're a sole proprietor. Amelia, I feel this EIDL program is a scam from SBA to make money off of business times of needs. SBA is the real mafia. All the mafia bosses wear scarves. Hint, hint. Oh my goodness, you're all riding my shtick tonight, Jorge Guerrero. Finally got my EIDL of $150,000. Received my $5,000 grant. I will receive $155,000. Congratulations. Nesta Camacho. I was looking at all the video description links, but I can't find the LALATE SBA Lake scarf links. Where is it? It's in the clearance shelf at TJ Maxx. CP, I called SBA today and I talked to Tier 2. I had no idea. They have no idea what's happening to the grant. If you don't know, and I haven't said it enough, don't call SBA on the weekends. It's one of the real secrets of this channel that SBA is open on the weekends, but the ones that are dedicated to work on the weekend literally are worse than that scarf that is left on the side of the road after a sale at Whataburgers. It's like, no, they literally are horrible on Sunday or Saturday. Relaxation Station. Well, it sounds very wonderful. What do you play? Slow music? I just received my email from SBA about a submission reportal to re-input direct deposit. It was very simple. So now I'm processing my information. So that is his request for the EIDL grant. I'm going to spoil what's coming up later. If you don't know and you're new to this channel, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe. 2 weeks ago, we dropped the bombshell news that you will now be getting the grant money if you have not received your grant money via an email that will invite you to a portal different from the loan portal that'll say, please input your banking information and we will then process your grant money. And you will be getting $1,000 per employee, not $1,000 per scarf. Mr. Rich O, I emailed the loan assistant that was handling my loan application. I was offered $4,400 loan. I was wanting $20,000. FYI, I also let him to know that I had a work-related injury. He said that didn't matter. So your file indicated last year's gross margins was $10,000, meaning your 6-month gross margin was $5,000. We can't change that loan amount. I don't know how you did your reconsideration. I'm going to go over that in a second. I did it in the loan video today, but basically I'll tip it right now. If you want to increase your loan amount, you need to really have great financial data. So this loan officer went right at the financial data you provided them, and they said absolutely not. Your data doesn't support a higher loan. There's no way for you want a higher loan, but there's no financial data to support it. Jimmy J, I had same problems with verification to the questions pertaining to my father's information. We had the same name except I'm a junior. The question about my address, I'm going to call them tomorrow. Yes, I mean, they cannot deal with seniors and juniors. They can only deal with simpler things. Your dog's groomer. Okay. 330 Vortex denied. Sent reconsideration. Wait again. Can I expect this time? I'm skeptical, of course. So you will get your grant money. You need to watch the 10-minute mark of this video. I'm going to detail to you how you're going to get your grant money after receiving an EIDL loan denial. Harrison Danko, been following you since the beginning. I finally was given a portal, say I've been approved for my advance, which I was told was 2 weeks over the phone. Asked for my business name. After being told on the phone I could be working as a result of 3 months, I'm not getting one of those things that happen. So he's going to get his grant money. Congratulations. Patrick Brown, great show. I'm a DoorDash driver. Can I apply for EIDL when it opens? I do not have an EIN, so I'll be using my social security number. Yes, if you've never applied before. But stay to me for the 10-minute mark, because I'll explain that to you more. Olds W, keep up the good work. I was wondering where to send the letter to SBA. I want to thank you for my loan approval and officially request the remainder of my $10,000 advance. Thanks, LALATE. You want to thank me for the loan or thank them for the loan? So I will, let me just deal with this question right here. A lot of you viewers are using the EIDL reconsideration process or contact or whatever email to say, I want more grant money. I mean, you can write a letter. They're going to just sort of do this with a letter. They absolutely are never going to give it to you. It's just not going to happen. Writing a letter to a bunch of people that don't want to give you something it's going to result with them saying, we're not giving it to you. So, and there's a lot of you writing that letter. Grandma Ducky, waiting on reconsideration. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. King Cap, I did what you said, and I emailed my senator, and I emailed Ms. Jovita Carranza. Today at 4:45, I got an email asking for documents to support approval of my loan. Wow. So Jovita Lay was actually on the ball today. Okay. Pasifa pressure washing, Talofa, which means hello. He says I didn't know that. Talofa, all the way from American Samoa. Many thanks for the updates. I've gotten the portal invite and I've accepted my amount. I'm a week in. I haven't got my grant as well. Keep up the great work. Well, wow. American Samoa and Guam are now watching this channel. Wow, that's exciting. So you will get your grant money. I need you to watch the 10-minute mark. I'll explain to you how you're going to get your 10-minute, how you're going to get your 10-minute money, how you're going to get your grant money. I'm so excited about that Samoa thing. Melissa Liberty, regarding need for business versus bank account. William Mickelson, can I apply for my third business? I file 2 different schedules C's on my tax return. No. And we detail that in today's loan video, and I'm going to detail it as well at the 10-minute mark. The coffee bean, filed for 6, never heard. I don't want the loan. I just want the grant. I'm going to deal with that right now. Some of you are newer viewers, and you have a certain desire in life, and your desire in life is, I don't want the grant, I don't want the loan, I only want the grant. Well, you have to play by their rules. I mean, you can't just sort of come in and do what you want to do, and you're saying, I never asked for the loan. Yes, you went on a streamlined application that is a grant/loan application. It is the grant advance and a loan. If you want the grant money but don't want the loan, you have to go through the process. So when you get a loan offer, you have to go through the process. You can't just sit back and say, I'm not going to do anything. I want my grant money. If you don't want the loan, what you need to do is go through the process, get approved, get the loan funded, you close it out, then get the grant and get the grant money, and then return the loan. But you can't sit back and say, I don't want a loan. I don't want to sign anything. Just give me grant money. That's going to get you absolutely nowhere. And I'm seeing a couple of viewers who are new to this channel who are very stuck in their ways that only want to sit back and say, give me grant, give me grant. It's just not going to happen. That's not the way the process works. Not my process. I give you as many scars as you want. Dean Merrill, I was told by SBA if you're an independent contractor and use Social Security number, you can only get a loan. Not true. Absolutely not true. Rashimi Patel. I'm a part-time Uber driver, applied on 6/11 and got a confirmation number, also application number. Will I be getting a $10,000 grant? No, you're going to be getting a big denial. Another new viewer that doesn't listen to me. If you applied for the SBA EIDL grant program in any time from the month of May to the present, and this is a Sunday recording, you are going to get a flat denial because this is an agricultural application. I'm going to touch on this right now. I mean, I've done 4 videos on today, and I'm going to do it again. The application that is currently live on the SBA's website, sba.gov, is for agricultural only. Please, that is the site that you apply for the EIDL process, not this internal application page that some Russian bot is sending out to viewers that are new to this channel to apply. I have gotten so many messages from people who said they applied in the last 24 hours. The portal is not open. It is an agricultural-only portal. It doesn't say agricultural on the application for the reason that it is not. It's inside an agricultural page. Had you started from the SBA.gov, you would have seen that. Instead, you clicked on something internally or something sent to you from a Russian bot. When you submitted information for a non-agricultural business for EIDL loan, you are going to get a flat, big denial from SBA. I detailed that in Jovita Late tonight, and you need to watch that video because I don't know if this is going to really hurt you next week when it opens for the portal for non-agricultural businesses like your own. Beauty experts, hey, I got the link. I'm getting my grant. Congratulations. The Flow chapter. I'm going to file under another business and put 10 employees. I'm not reading this comment, and you know why I'm not reading this comment. If you watched our Jovita Late, there's a message to me at the end of that video. I am not reading comments like this where people know that they are doing something incorrectly for the purposes of financial gain. Kevin Charter, and please don't do that. Good morning, LALATE. These are federal programs. They know how many employees you have. Good morning, LALATE and listeners. Please clarify. I applied for the grant and loan, received a denial of the loan. I submitted reconsideration for the grant only, no responses only. Can I, once the portal opens, reapply for the grant with the same EIN, or should I write for reconsideration response? No. I'm going to answer that more in a second because a lot of confusion going out there. John Presci, I was approved for $25,000. Congratulations, love your videos. Now the question is, I'm approved. The waiting game. Can I demand the rest of $10,000 now that I'm approved? I mean, you can do whatever you want. They're gonna say no. Great job, my brother. You've never been more accurate. Peace. Thank you, John Presci. By the way, if it's $25,000, you are not collateralized. It was $25,001. You're collateralized. AB, I have 2 single-member LLCs, 2 ENs, 2B bank accounts, but they are passed through the same through entities and don't file separate returns for each business, just as Schedule C. Could I apply for each entity? Oh, boy, that's a tough question. Okay, with that tough question, I'm getting right to today's news. I'm going to deal with all this confusion because there's a lot of confusion out there, and I'm going to recap everything that's wrong and everything that's right. First, there's a video out there on one of the channels where a person's talking about converting an EIDL loan to a grant. Yeah, and I can rub 2 sticks together and turn it into crystals. It's just not true. And God bless whoever that person is. I haven't watched the video, but I've been told about its existence. Yeah, it's whatever you want to do to get viewership, God bless you, but it's just simply not true. And if it did happen for you, boy, you're going to get yourself in trouble because there's no such instrument out there from the federal government. Second, some people said, can they switch the EIDL loan to forgivableness like PPP? No, I mean, but they can, you have a new administration maybe coming in the fall. I mean, anything is possible, but no, that's not happening either. Third, you've already heard me give my rant several times today. Do not apply for the EIDL program until I tell you if you're a non-agricultural business, because it is not live. It is not live. And if you did apply and you want to, and you made a mistake, then you're going to really have to reapply when it goes live next week. Now, to the question of the day, which is this multiple business thing. And I have been predicting this to be a hot mess, just like the viewer just said a second ago. I detailed earlier today on the loan video, click on the links above, that when it's a separate business, a separate tax return, separate EIN, separate bank accounts, everything is separate. And it's something like, you own a chain of 20 restaurants, you also own a chain of 20 shoe stores. They're totally different businesses, and one applied for the EIDL program in March, but the other one forgot to or didn't get around to it, but was clearly impacted by COVID-19. Then when the portal goes live next week, the other business can't apply. Now a lot of you have come in with, you do a lot of 20 different gigs, but they are on your personal tax return on your social security number. And you applied under your social security number for an EIDL back in March. Nope, can't apply again. Can't do it. If you did not apply in March ever, or you've never applied for the EIDL program ever, yeah, you can certainly apply now. Come next week, if you and your 20 gigs under your personal social security number were impacted in March. And also, I indicated in the loan, we don't know what the date of impact is. So we're going to see what happens with this portal. I mean, this is very fluid. We don't know what the date of impact. We knew the date of impact from COVID-19 when the EIDL went live. Then it was at that time. Are you impacted by? Do you have to be impacted by COVID-19 in June? Do you have to be impacted in March? Or we just don't know. Finally, these questions like this one, where he has everything done right, but he never filed separate tax returns. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I would certainly try. If you have different Schedule Cs, which I think that's what he said. If you have separate Schedule Cs, then maybe. I just don't know why you're filing tax returns when you got EINs and you're filing them under your personal taxes. You should not have been doing that. But if you have separate Schedule Cs, then yeah, maybe. I really don't know. Finally, a lot of the viewers of this channel have talked about multiple businesses on their social security number. That, again, is the same situation. If you have multiple gigs and they're all on your personal social security number and you already applied in March or April, you can't reapply. So now to the grant money for my March and April people, and then the grant money for my upcoming June people. First, the June people. We don't know how fast you'll get the grant money and how you'll get the grant money, but when it went live for agricultural, the turnaround time was 3 days. Literally, it was 3 days in the first week. Then after that, it became a hot mess. I don't know what's going to happen this time. As to my March and April people, if you have not gotten your grant money at all, you need to finish the loan process. You need to watch my video and get the loan approved. If the loan is approved, then you will get the grant money by calling SBA and say, where's my grant money? How am I receiving it? When am I receiving it? If you do not get the loan approved, if it's a denial, then you need to write a reconsideration letter to SBA for the denial of the EIDL loan, asking for a reversal of the denial and asking for the grant money. And then they will send you a portal link within about a week or 2 weeks telling you how to submit your bank information to get the grant money, $1,000 per employee. Again, the purpose of that letter is to reverse the denial of the loan. So don't, if you get a loan denial, don't say, I don't care about your darn loan, I just want your grant money. That's just not going to work. Play by the book. Play by the rules. I know the rules are changing, but that rule is pretty clear. That reconsideration rule has been on the book for 20, 40, 50 years. You have to write a reconsideration to reverse the denial and progress from there. Third, a lot of you viewers are writing that letter saying, give me more money, grant money. Not going to happen. You can write the letter. Finally, will the SBA be getting the remainder of the $10,000 grant? No. Are people selling you snake oil elsewhere, telling you you're going to get the remainder of the $10,000 grant? Yes. Are you going to get it? No. Will the policies change? Maybe. But that would require an entire movement by senators to get this compliance by SBA to effectuate. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get the senators to get you your loan and grant money that SBA clearly thinks you're entitled to. So one thing at a time, and the scarf swings on a different shoulder every day. So let's see what happens next. Wayne Montgomery, hey, a great video. I'm a nonprofit, has a number of branch offices around the country. Each branch office has its own tax ID and corporation number and bank account. However, the branch offices have the same name as the parent. My question: can each branch have its own EIDL grant and loan? Boy, I don't know. And they all, do they all file different tax returns? If they're all the same tax return, no. If you, I'm thinking about a real estate business because I know all these real estate businesses that were denied. So let's say Coldwell Banker Los Angeles has its own EIN and it has its own tax return, and everything is totally separate from Coldwell Banker New York. Then that makes sense. But if they're just all branches and it's only one tax return, no, absolutely not. Kentucky Beauty. I can't believe I got the portal invite for the grant. Yeah, you got snake oil. I guess we'll see if the money actually comes. It's not coming. Still haven't heard anything back from my reconsideration department. Thanks for keeping me updated. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's late. She's referring to the portal invite for the grant after the denial of the loan. I thought it was another viewer that saw that Russian bot thing. I mean, the Russian bot thing is just going everywhere. It's just making more movement than Jovita's scarf. Mr. Orlando, thank you as always, giving you an update. $1,000 grant received May 6th. Credit pulled. Finally, a loan offer. $88,900. Only taking $24,000. Wow, he's a good viewer. I love it. I'm being processed now. We'll see. I'll let you know. Keep up the great work. May God bless you. Now, if we can only find the rest of the grant, credit score 599 after 12-point drop from the poll. Great, Mr. Orlando, and you're the longtime viewer. So another longtime viewer who got his grant money. Thank you for all the viewers who supported this channel the last 72 hours. A lot of you, so thank you so much. We got to viewers about somewhere between $50 to $20 million because of the efforts of this channel since April 25th. So very excited for Mr. Orlando and the other viewers who have gotten their loans finally approved. And really saving businesses. Saving business has been key. Nestor Camacho is another one of them. Another idea for those mistakenly filling out agricultural applications would be after the portal opens, call SBA with their application confirmation number in hand and see if they can reactivate that application. I mean, that's a good advice. I love that, Nestor. I mean, this is a viewer who has been a long-time viewer of this channel, Nestor Camacho. He's from Puerto Rico, and he got his grant and loan money as a result of this viewing this channel. But he's staying with us because he's nice. He's a good follower, but he's here to help the rest of you. I mean, really, really like that. I mean, that's the purpose of a community. Mary Jo, the scars. Kathy, glitch. And finally, let me add that one glitch, because there's always a glitch somewhere. If you got a $1, $1,000, $2,000, or $1,400 EIDL loan offer, that is a glitch. It's a computer glitch. You need to call SBA and have it fixed. They will fix it. They tell you it's not, it is. If you have questions about today's video, drop them in the comments below. This is our fourth four-hour programming block on EIDL. Hope you watch all the other videos. I'll drop them in the links above, starting with EIDL loan today, Jovita Late, Marco Polo, and finally ending with EIDL grant. As always, stay with LA for more.